got the motherfucker worried about motherfuckers swinging on him. Be a man to fight, right? But then they were saying, they're yeah. But this motherfucker say, no, real motherfuckers don't fucking take that shit. You get your wrist fucking with that shit. That shit is a subculture within there. So you gotta be like that. They gotta
Shalom, y'all surrounded. Hebrew Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's getting processed up down for Babylon the Great? First things first, head to the east. You got to glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakadash.
Which is the Pedro Rubiton, great name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors. The apostle elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom. To sister brothers like this truth. And Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying. To show yourselves approved. Shalom, y'all try to come today. Hey, salvation is nearer than we believe. You know, you look at everything that's going on, the activity. You know, you got chariots, you know, versus Esau's drones. You got Joe Butthead and Kamala Harris canceling their Christmas plans because, you know, something big about to go down. So we could be for a false flag or a T attack. You got World War III going on right now. They just ain't put a label on it, but World War III is happening. That's about to get juicy. You know, they're in Syria right now. That's the big thing. And, you know, prophecy is raining out. And a lot of people are not, you know, aware of what's happening. We're at the end. Also, you got Elon Musk. He's about to go in the White House if Trump makes it. And you already know he's talking about his plans, what he want to do. You know, he's got the Neuralink. He's going to bring that technology to the forefront. You know, he's bringing the cryptocurrency. So the dollar crash, I believe, is going to be on Trump's clock if he makes it. You know, they might, you know, put him in and then get him out the way. And then Elon Musk, he's going to run the show regardless because he got more money than Donald Trump. So we're going to see a dynamic where he's going to be like, you know, push this policy and that policy. And, you know, Trump might push back, but his policy is going to stand because he's going to bring that B system online. He has the technology. He's going to bring Teslas. You're probably going to see robots. You know, everything is going to be coming into play when that new regime comes. It's going to be Project 2025. They're trying to make Donald Trump a dictator, you know. So major things are happening is on the plate. And when you look at the overall feel of the society, they're still very much sleep. You know, you got people bugging out because they see it. But overall, you know, there's still much sleep because they're all talking about Christmas and New Year's. You know, you got Jake bugging out talking about, I don't feel like Christmas. It don't feel like Christmas to me. That's because there's so much going on, man. They're trying to get that the bird pestilence off the ground. That's the bringing the famine. Because I heard if you got like one case, they're going to euthanize all your livestock, all your animals. So that's going to that's going to raise the price of beef, milk, cheese, eggs, chicken. All that's going to skyrocket, which will lead to famine. That's on the plate. And it looked like I think some hospitals got a mask in place. A mandate. There you go. That's the word we're going to go. They got a mask mandate in place. And we already know how that go. So that shows Esau's itching for that. So the WHO could take over. So it's a lot of scenarios built up that could take over during next year real quick. You know, people better be locked in because it's going to get real crazy. And what that signifies to us is that what? Hey, it's almost time to go. So I got the opener for us.
This is Romans 13 and 11. It says, in that knowing the times, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is salvation nearer than we believe.
You hear that? So now salvation nearer than we believe. And that's so now. You know, we can talk about drones attacking, you know, chariots, or what the world called UFOs. And you can't deny it's all over TikTok. That's why they want a TikTok ban. That's in place, January 20th. It's a little bit on YouTube, but that's a scenario at play right now. And so with the chariots being active, that's Yahweh Shemel Shah flexing on Esau. And then, like, you can't disprove it. You know, you got military people came out doing testimonies, man, we fighting aliens. You know, because that's that scenario Esau going to put out there. The alien deception. That's in play right now. So you can't say, oh, it ain't happening. Man, y'all out there, y'all just saying that. Like, the prophecies is in big time play. You got upwards of the people. You got Amazon on strike right now. I want to say New York, California. Every Amazon that has a union is on strike right now. You know, right before Esau's wicked holiday. So that's upwards of the people. That's on play. That process is in play. You got Esau attacking the farm animals with a pestilence. That's gonna bring in the fame. That's in play. You can't say that ain't happening. It's in the news. It's all kind of articles. They're talking about, oh no, they got, that bird pestilence. Euthanize all your chickens. Euthanize all your cattle. So you can't say that ain't happening. You can look it up and see it. You got Congress talking about UFOs. So you can't say this conspiracy theory no more. So all the conspiracy people, they all blowing up on TikTok, which is why Esau wants to take that down, because information is going freely on TikTok. You got everybody breaking everything down, and then you got us, the prophets, who've been saying this for years. This is happening, and now people can't. They used to have a leg to stand on, but now they can't.
I'm gonna read the next verse. This is verse 12. It says, "The night is far spent, and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light." And that goes into what the brother was saying, man. People are still in the dark right now, and this truth is the armor of light. We see what's going on, and everybody feel what's going on, but don't have the eyesight to see what's going on. So the scriptures is telling us, like, man, put out the darkness, man, and come to the light, which is this truth, so you can wake up and see what's going on in this world, so you can gauge the times and prophecies to what you in. Because right now, just like the verse 11 said, our salvation is way nearer than you believe, man.
God, it's real close, man. We got chariots doing recon missions. Basically the Lord is putting the finishing touches on everything. So this is like, we're in some real special times. Like everybody, like you read Oracle talking about Civil War, you can tell they're starting to build up the way. And I'll say this, Joshua, if Trump goes at the Constitution, it brings in Project 2025, they will start Civil War. Because you got a lot of Edomites military say, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for the Constitution. So they ain't gonna go with Trump's, rhetoric. They be like, nah, this dude is a domestic enemy. And they gonna bang, man, they gonna fight. So you got Civil War on the plate right now.
Not to mention, you got uproars of the people all over the world, man. Like in different countries, people is fighting against their governments right now. And just imagine, it's going to come to America, Babylon the Great, and it's going to hit 10 times harder because there's more guns than people here.
God, you can see that, like what you said, to back you up. Haiti doesn't have a government right now. That's totally anarchy. And they using that for a test ground to see they're going to do in Babylon the Great. Like I said, it's got other smaller countries rebelling against their government. Because really, everybody's rebelling against Esau, Edom. Everybody starting to point things like, you're the problem. You're the issue. So now we're in that scenario where it said the weak say I'm strong. Now they like, hey, man, I got Russia to back me up. I got weaponry. Hey, get up out of here. So you got NATO doing real bad. European Union doing bad, getting kicked out of Africa. And they need Africa to sustain their country. So they done lost ties. And then they talked to Babylon the Great America to help them. Babylon the Great America said, I can't help you, man. I'm over here banging for Ukraine and doing other things. You on your own. So that's their tension. That's their beast that hate the war. So we're going to see that scenario. See, Esau's divided from the East Coast to the West Coast. You got East Coast Edomites don't like West Coast Edomites. And that's only going to get bigger as we move forward, especially with Donald Trump coming into play. Because if he's allowed to get off in there, he's just going to make that wound even greater. He's going to pour salt in it. Because how he get in, he get the talking noise and proud. And Esau's pride is about to really do him in at this point. The only thing to fix this is to do right. And Esau Edom, when we say they so-called white man, he can't do that. So therefore, it's nothing but what Yahushua says is going to rain out. It's going to be war. Because Yahushua about to show Esau what it do.
I got a quick one right here. This is what we bring out all the time. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and we start at verse 14. They say, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword in their destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be seditions among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Man, they're going to what Akers are breaking down earlier. When you look at, especially Europe, countries in Europe, they citizens are rebelling against their government. I notice they're smarter than your Babylonian Americans. They already know stuff going bad. The farmers is banging over there with them. And I noticed over there in Europe, they like to bust firecrackers if they government officials. I don't know what that is. They like to get artillery shells and blah, blah, blah. But they ain't got guns. But see what happens over here in Babylon the Great, like I said in America, hey, they're not going to bust no firecrackers. They're going to be busting guns. They're going to be, wow. They're going to be unalive. That's why when they say the best for last, when this sucker over here start bellying up, It's gonna be real bad, man. All the institutions gonna go down.
Over here, you got average Joe Edomites with rocket launchers and grenade launchers and high power military rifles, and that's just a regular guy.
Man, I just recently seen an article that was an actual recent bust right here in Tulsa, man. A dude got busted for like he was a felon. He got busted for like 10 different guns. One of them was a chopper with those banana clips. So yeah, these are basically just proving above the point, man. This is our war right here. Out here, it's gonna be bad, man. Body's gonna be laid out on the street.
Not to mention everywhere, like in these major cities, people are coming out on the internet and everywhere saying that people are dropping off crates and trains with guns and just stopping in the hoods to where people could just go and get them. Mm-hmm. So that's like pressure from below, pressure from above. That's like just chaos all around. And Esau is the main corporate of that. So you know it's going to be a big powder keg and an explosion coming. But hey, those who have the Lord Yahweh Shah, hey, we're going to be good in this time because we got him and we trust in him. And we know that's the only thing that's going to save us out of that.
In the back of Oxford again, man, like the Princess he ready to take an edge, that's about to happen. They just had a movie about it called Homestead. You know, you check it out. It was all right to me, but that shows like all the movies. You had Civil War movie. All the movies now is all about, you know, civil unrest, about the government being fractured. And what they call predictive programming, he's letting you know like this is about to happen. You know, they're at the end of the rope right now. So and Donald Trump is a perfect catalyst for that. You know, we're going to watch his moves and what he do. So if he try to get real radical, like I said right there, the people going to fight against that, man. Certain groups going to band together, these militia groups. And then, like, one thing Jake got to realize, Esau wants Jake's blood right now. Northern tribe and Southern tribe. And they put it out there very verbally. They're going to attack the Northern tribe first. They ain't hid that. They done told everybody the news, try to get support for it, try to point the finger. Mexicans are the problem. They over here illegally. You got to get rid of the Mexicans. You know, they try to get all the Karens on board. And that's just a prerequisite. Once they jump on them, then they're going to attack the Southern tribe next. That's going to lead to what operating that precept, man. The power, and of course, standing people's power. Like, man, I ain't about to go nowhere. Then you got Edomites going to be divided on that issue. It's a lot of division right now. Some like, man, don't do that, man. Don't mess with them people. You mess with them, they going to come get us. They got it going now. They just signed the paperwork.
Yeah, but that just shows just that little tension just before all of that happened. That was the tension right there.
And I noticed they only usually do that when Trump was in office. When other presidents, you didn't hear nothing about that. But when Trump was in office, always a threat of a government shutdown. And that's just to scare people, which they shouldn't be scared no more. That happened like 3 or 4 times with Trump in office. So that should be like everyday business. But like I said, that is division though. Like the government can't come together to get the damn funds together. So that should let you know that whole organization's about to fracture in a minute. They're not on board, man. A lot of dudes said a bunch of politicians run around like the chickens with their heads cut off. So that whole thing about to fold up, man. The whole Babylonian governmental system is about to go real soon. They done lost the wisdom. They're out of touch with the people. And now they're scared shitless, man. They up there, they got drones fighting the chariots. And they losing that battle. So they scared, man. They like it's an outside entity I ain't got no control over. It's whooping me, you know? So he said, I can see the upper level. They trying to get in their bunkers, man. They trying to get their supplies set up. They trying to get set up to get up out of here because they already know what's about to happen. They know the Lord is about to open up and things is about to get real, you know, real shiesty around here. Especially when the food get low, when Walmart's quick getting filled up. All it takes is like, and they can do a false flag event. All it takes is like one bomb to go off in this sucker. They can set everything down. And that could be whether organic or Esau can do it on his own. You know? They can say like the government, they own ISIS, bombed in the U.S. borders, or Russia or China. So that's all set up, you know, which will lead to all kinds of civil unrest and fear, which is what Esau is banking on. At the same time, say, oh, it's pestilence out there. You know, that bird thing going around. You better take this new juice we got. You know, you need about 3 rounds of that. You know, that can take people out. Then we don't know what the last batch of juice is gonna do. that can be activated. You know, everybody talk about the zombie apocalypse. That's a real scenario. We just got half the population that's got around us some stuff that we really don't know what it was or what it's gonna do. You know, they can press a button. But the stuff they got with technology, it's time activated. That's why it's called a messenger RNA. So they can press a button and then they can send a signal. They can do, we don't know what it's gonna do. They can make them all bug out like their Kingsman movie. The first one, Samuel Jackson. Remember, like a signal to make you bug out. Esau can do that. He has that technology. He can do that. So that's on play right now. So that lets us know with all this type of stuff that's going on. That lets us know that Jeremiah 30:7 is quickly on the way. Jacob's trouble. We're about to go into that. I believe next year. You know, Lord willing, it could be as soon as next year. Everything is in place. The MOTB is in place. We said earlier with Elon Musk, and hey, you got chariots fighting Esau on TikTok. Everybody can see it.
I got that quick precept just to back you up right here. This is Zechariah chapter 5, and we start at verse 1. And it said, then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe. All right, and so this is what we're talking about with the chariot. These are the angels of the Lord. All right, verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, a flying robe. And he said, in the length thereof is 30 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goes forth over the face of the earth, of the whole earth. Right here, he said, this is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. Meaning, since we're seeing new chariot, that means the Al about to be outside on the way back. All right? And he said, and he said, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off on that side according to it. And he said, I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Okay, this is why you see these chariots in every major city, New Jersey, New York, you know, Texas, and so on and so forth, California. All right. And he said, I'm gonna read that again. I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
Like we said, into the house of the thief. And who's that thief? Esau Edom. And look, that's happening right now. Like, can't nobody say, oh, that ain't happening when the Bible ain't real. Well, I just read right there, it's happening right now in real time. You know, the chariots are in the house of the thief. Who's the thief? Esau Edom.
Who swears falsely by his name? Esau Edom.
God. And where's his throne at? Babylon the Great America. Most chariots is over here. You know, bugging this devil out. He mad that his chariots can't win that battle. They getting shot up out the skies, man. So this devil is scared, man. And right now, what's it doing? It's hyping us up. Because ain't in the scripture that say, look up when your salvation is near. So when you look up, you know what you see? Chariots. You know, that's our salvation, man. That's the way we're going to get up out of here. You know, the Bible called them, another thing called them clouds. The Lord said we should be caught up in the clouds, you know, and that's how we're going to get up out of here, beating up in the chariots. So we're not afraid of World War III and everything that's going on, man. We look at the chariots like hoping one of them got our name on it. Hoping we get up in there like an Uber, like a spiritual Uber, you know? So that lets us know our salvation is near. And that should boost our faith. Because now can't no Jake say like, hey, man, you believe in some fairy tale stuff. Hey, man, that stuff is fake, man. Like, man, what you think? What you call it in the earth? You know? Now, he'll say an alien, UFO, you got a lot of bugged out Jake. We tell him it's a chariot, man. It's in the scriptures. We can show you that. So now Jake got to consider it. Even 2/3, they didn't want to. Everybody now, that's why Jake bugging out. Me and you were talking about that earlier. Jake bugging out now because Jake has to consider this stuff going on, and they don't want to because they want to believe them lies. The lies was comfort to them. Now that there's chariots, World War III, and all kinds of, you know, civil unrest, man, that's too bad. Jake about to blow a hand gasket. You know, they thought it was just get the bag, sell drugs, and get with Keisha. That's what Jake thought life was about. Now there's other things in the mix that he got to consider, and he don't want to do that. It's too much, man. Let's just say, it's making me think a lot. I don't like it, you know. And Jake bugging out, man. Especially a real carnal Jake. A Jake that got a lot of money, that thought they had life figured out. You get money, then you die, nigga. Get money, nigga. bust your gun, nigga. Now you know, hey man, what's that in the sky? You know, whoop, you bring that stuff out, and man, and you don't want to be around a Jake like that, man. They might just wig out on you and off you because they and stuff, especially hood nigga, because it's scared of Jake. I know a lot of Jakes, they say they scared to even read the Bible. So now you got the government talking about UFO and aliens, man. Especially a Keisha. Keisha can't deal with that. A ratchet Keisha. You tell her some aliens and all that going on, man. She worried about eyelashes and weave hats. That she gonna blow a head gasket, man. She might pop about 3 Xanaxes because she can't deal with that, you know. And then like what they doing is they gonna wait on what Esau gonna tell them. We already know Esau gonna spin their butts. Esau right now cooking up a great lie, a real great lie, to get Keisha and your Ray Rays to believe it, man. And they gonna come to us. They gonna put up a snitch program with people that know the truth. So expect for that to come out because Esau got to control the narrative. He done lost it. You know, that's why he like, I gotta get TikTok. I gotta get rid of TikTok. TikTok gonna do the top off of Esau, man. They even got a tick on TikTok. All she talking about doing is cooking, and niggas are losing their goddamn mind. You know, eat cooking. So let alone, you know, you bring out some aliens, or you bring out, you know, what's really going on. And man, Esau, man, like watch for this devil. This devil's desperate. And you know, a desperate devil, his blessing is what? The sword. So what he's gonna do is I just gotta go and unalive everybody, man. And we'll keep the children, because you know, I can bring them up in the system where they believe in me. As far as like us that's older, I say even Ak over here, his generation. Like if you in your 20s and you in this truth, you know too much. I gotta get rid of you now. Kind of like you watch like what's the military movies, Call of Duty. I gotta get rid of everybody that know the evidence.
And that's why they're dealing with the elementary kids now. A lot of the elementary kids they're basically in tune with this society right now.
God, all the agendas. Yeah, so they gotta get rid of us. Like I said earlier, he said the eye salve, we can see it. We know what's going on. Because in a minute, everybody will start coming to the prophets. In a minute. Like give it a couple more months. Like let 2025 kick in and stuff get juicy. Everybody will come to us. All our stuff gonna get flooded. They're gonna be like, man, what's going on? What's that scripture? What's the breakdown? And that's what Esau don't want. He wants everybody running to him. But everybody's running away from Esau at this point. You know, I had a conversation with my mother, and she said something I couldn't believe. She said, you know, Esau need to go. It's about time, because she's sick of what Esau done did, and she's not in the truth. I'm like, dang, if she's seeing this, you know, it's probably a lot of people that's seeing this. That's why Esau's in trouble.
That pretty much very well mean that the elect is close to being sealed right now.
God, you know, which, hey, yeah, you know. So the elect is about sealed, like Ox said, that's all the Lord waiting for is the elect to be sealed. And I think he's just putting the finishing touches on it. I think everybody that's going to be in the truth is already here. It's just, now I'm just putting the little touches on you, tighten you up, and then it's going to be game time. And how we know that? Like we said all day, chariots is in the sky. And now they ain't in the sky, they getting active. They're shooting down things. Ain't no more just, you know, all you see me. No, I'm shooting this shit down out the sky, Esau. Your drone ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I disabled that motherfucker. You know, they dropping these is like high-tech drones. They're supposed to have all the technology. They got drones that can like turn your house off. And then the Lord, Yahushua, his chariots is turning that motherfucker off. That's why I like that song, Kendrick Lamar, turn your TV off. He turning Esau TV off, man. And Esau ain't used to that. He used to turn the motherfucker's TV off. Lord, like, I'm turning your TV off. And I watch plenty of clips where they just dropping out the sky. And these military drones. That's high-tech, supposed to be EMP-proof, you know, have all this tech on it, dropping them out the sky, man. Esau seeing that part peeing on himself. Like, what the hell? So the Pentagon is scrambling. If the Pentagon is scrambling, they let you know we in them times. Esau used to win it. He used to be on top of everything. Nothing was above Esau. Esau used to watching everybody, dictating everybody. Now the Lord is above Esau. Now the church is out. And Esau, now he's looking at second best.
Esau used to be in that eagle, that high-flying bird. And now it's Yahushua, he above him. He's something better. And he like, now he's looking down at him like, yeah, boy. Now it reminds me of that precept where the scripture said, like the Lord is visiting the world which he's made, man. You're seeing that. The Lord is shaking things up.
Yeah, you might bring that out. You might go get that. I can second Edges 9, man, because he's visiting this place.
I got that one. I got that one you quoted. This is Luke 21:28. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, look up and lift your head, for your Redeemer drive not. And that pretty much backs up that precept that I just quoted, man. Our Redeemer is not, man. Just look up in the heavens, man. You see the chariots, man. You see Esau fighting against them, that war in heaven, but on a low level. But it's going to be a big level when the Lord starts cracking them skies. Like, we're seeing the beginnings of this thing. And it's a precept also that says, hey, it's 9 things, like the judging his heart, and to see the fall of your enemy is one. Hey, we're seeing the fall of that dude, man. We're happy right now.
Or beat my chest, man. We're dancing. Turn the TV off here. And, you know, we dancing over here, man. I like you said that too. You said a good thing. The war in heaven. There's a war in heaven going on right now, and only certain people know about it. Because Esau's not playing that on mainstream media. So if you're not on the TikTok or YouTube or alternate media site, Rumble or something, you don't really know that it's a war in heaven going on. And that's big. It ain't just a regular war. You got a war in heaven going on. That goes into that Revelation, the Archangel Michael, and this angels will fight against Esau angels. They battling out right now, man. The Lord is whooping Esau. And, you know, only us in this truth is really talking about it. You know, Esau over his soldiers, they're in the car crying. You know, they in there complaining, don't know where to go. We over here cheering like, man, we've been telling y'all this for a minute that, hey, our Redeemer, Yahushua, hey, he about to run the show. And it's happening right now, man. It looking like Esau easy work, man. If we out see the church dropping them drones, Esau don't stand a chance against our power. So with that being said, that should increase your faith. We shouldn't be in a state of fear and being scared. We should be over like, I told you. You got the ultimate, I told you so. Like, I told you that I tell you my power coming. Put that foot off in Esau's backside. So like I said, man, like we should feel good in this thing, man. And this should have us on fire. Because now, like, the Lord is showing himself. He's revealing himself. He's visiting the world that he done made.
You know, I got a precept that's going to back you up. This is Psalm 104 and starting in verse 3. And it says, Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water? Who maketh the cloud his chariot? Who walk upon the wings of the wind? Who maketh his angel spirit, his ministers a flaming fire? Who layeth the foundations of the earth that should never be removed? And it said, Thou coverest it with the deep. And it said, Thou coverest as with a garment, the water stood above the mountain. Right? And it said, right here, and it said, Thou coverest it with the deep as with a garment, the water stood above the mountain. What it's talking about, Yahweh when it stood above the mountain, but the mountain represents Esau's government. All right, and it's showing, and basically, Yahweh is showing the power by him destroying those drones. Okay, and those chariots are is what was destroying, and those chariots who was operating is the angel. And that's why right here when it says, like in verse 4, and it says, Who maketh his angel spirit, his ministers a flaming fire. Okay, and it says his ministers a flaming fire was going to those chariots when it actually shoot no fire and shoot down those drones, man.
And they look like flames of fire in the sky. Like I've seen some that look bright orange, bright red. It look like fire in the sky. You know,
we got to go back to the history on how when Pharaoh was chasing Moses and all of the Israelites at those times, and because the chariots came up by a pillar by night, and a pillar by day and a flaming fire by night, and those were the chariots back then.
Now we send them in this day and time, and now they get active and it's knocking Esau stuff out the sky, man. Esau's, like I said, Esau's used to ruling the sky. They put pride on that. We got the best Air Force. We got a space. Now you know why this devil got a Space Force. The Space Force is getting whooped. You know, this devil about to lose, man. We got a gift wrap L coming up, and we're here for it, man. We happy to see the devil go down. So we're not gonna be here too much longer, man. Wickedness is at its peak. Esau done did all he gonna do. Now all we gonna see now is left for him is the fall. Only thing that he can do now is throw out that MOTV and then get whatever dummies he got, you know, up under his sway, you know, under his deceit. Because a lot of people don't keep up out of that, man. They ain't in the truth, but they up out of his deceit. And then, like, now it's an information war. It's a physical war in heaven going on. It's an information war going on. And he's losing that one, too, by way of these social media platforms where these video epistles go out. So now he wants to get rid of these social media platforms, and then he wants to just run the mainstream media. But I'm looking like you a day late and $1 short. It's really too late, man. You should have been had a hold on that. So the devil about to lose. I'm gonna bring this out right here. Because now, like with doing them social media platforms, we're seeing evidence of our power. Like you're seeing it with your own eyes. You know? So this is 2 Esdras 9:1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before, verse 2, then should thou understand that at the very same time, when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And how was the highest visit the world he made? Yahweh, which is God, he will visit it through his son, the one begotten son, which is Yahweh Shah, which the world ignorant knows is Jesus. He's visiting it through Yahweh Shah. And how's Yahweh Shah doing it? Through his legion, the chariots. That's how he's doing it, his angels. He got them, man, go out here and show Esau what time it is, man. Let me give my whole leg something to cheer about. Let me show him that, you know, I run this. You know, Esau don't run nothing, man. So now we looking clear past Esau. Like, man, you a raw chicken mayonnaise looking person. You the basis of all men. You wicked. You ain't worth shit, man. So we over here, and Lord God, us licking our chops, man. We looking at Esau like, hey, man, we get spiritual power, man. It's game on you, you know. So, you know, so now Esau, I look at them, man. Like I did a lesson on it. Esau's in a real scary position. You know, people no longer look at them. What he said in the video, safe. People no longer view Esau as safe and good, righteous. People ain't listening to him no more. Esau's not used to being. They're being isolated right now. So the Lord is doing military tactics. What's it? Divide and conquer, blockade and siege. The Lord doing that. What he doing? He's isolating Esau. Now the Edomites there to themselves, and they're grumbling because now the Keishas, the Rays. You know, Jake don't want to deal with Esau no more. Like, man, take your little white ass over there. I don't want to deal with you. Go ahead, I got points.
Yeah. To back up what you just said, you know, like the scripture that says that they seen 3 evil spirits in their mouth, like frogs, the beast, the dragon, and the false prophet. America is the dragon. This is the Washington D.C. You know, so what the Lord is doing, he's attacking the people that have control of the world. He's attacking their military branch with his chariots. That's why you see mostly on the chariots is here in America, because he's doing his recon, and he knows that threat to fight against him is going to come from America. You know, so he's isolating, like you're saying. One of the things that you do to any battlefield is take control of the air, and what y'all said earlier. The Most High, he's taking that from Esau because he was the highest thing in the air, and he controlled. You know, you control everything on the ground once you control the air. And Esau, he done lost the control of the air now. You know, he done lost the control of his airspace.
Like I said, DC, that's one of them frogs, man. What do they call them? City states.
Yeah, the city states with the
obelisk. And then you look at the false prophet over there. What's that? In Vatican, Italy. They done lost too, man. Nobody look at Roman Catholic Church as a religious leader no more. Like, nigga, you mess with little boys.
Yeah, Pope about to do some satanic shit on Christmas with the opening of the Savior's tomb or some shit. So that shit a wrap. Ain't nobody, you know, that right there goes against everything they've been preaching up until this point. You know, you supposed to be the Pope. Why you got a Satan's tomb under the Vatican? What's really going on?
They done blew the top off of that.
Yeah, he ain't got no other moves.
And then you got what? Bank of London. The other city state that deals the money, man, the money done with, man. Everybody trying to go to crypto, and ain't nobody worried about their dollar. Everybody fighting. So all his control mechanisms are defunct. They're all getting found out. They've been destroyed. The Lord frying them frogs. You know, those little spirits. You know, they getting fried. So now there's nothing left for Esau to go down. You can see it on the Edomite face. When you look at your common Edomite man, you can see it all in their face, man. So what is Esau doing? Trying to play nice. You go to Apple, I'll look out for everybody, man. I buy toys for children, and my family always did this. And, you know, I'm not with that deporting the Mexicans and the immigration. I don't believe in that. We all want people to go there.
Hey, with the regular Edomites we see walking around, when Trump won, they thought they won. Because they just wanted us, our lives, to be bad. They didn't care what they had to go through. As long as we was doing bad, they was happy. But with Jake, we gonna always find a way. And about a month later after the thing, they done already lost all their juice they got from Trump winning. because we ain't panicking. Hey, that's just another bump of the road. Shit, it have been bumps of the roads before.
As soon as Trump won, a lot of places where I went, it's like Edomites would strike up a conversation real loud on purpose around black folks. You see, Trump won, and just try to get a reaction and see what Jake do. But Jake really didn't care. They went around, run on about their day. And now Esau, his gas is defunct out of there because Trump is doing a lot of shit against them.
Yeah. Price was fine, they don't want it no more. Because they like at least the smart ones, I'll say. A lot of Edomites starting to realize Price 25 is going to mess their system up. And they know we rely off of deceit. You're going to take my deceit away. Like, we already get spotlighted. You bring in Price 25, you're going to make us all look bad. So now some of them trying to separate from Trump. They are like, they try to tell I'm a good white person. I don't do like that. I believe in multiculturalism and stuff like that.
They came out with them little blue bracelets. Talk about I didn't vote for Trump. We don't give a fuck about that shit.
So they trying to come with solidarity with Jake.
Yeah.
Cause like Ox said, he made a good point. Like the Trump thing didn't affect Jake. We don't really care. Like Jake do what he do. See, what Esau got to understand is that we're not emotionally and we're not spiritually invested in a system. We do our own thing. We struggle to get a dollar. We too busy hustling and busting to worry about. Jake is not investing in politics like Esau. We don't give a damn. We're not worried about what Pelosi doing. We're not worried about what Trump and Joe Biden doing. Man, Jake worried about how much weed do I got? Do I got some food in my refrigerator? Is Keisha gonna give it up when I go over there next day?
Can I pay this bill?
Yeah. Jake worried about paying bills. Jake is not worried about politics. I noticed because like the job I work at, I got to see this how big Esau is worried about politics. Jake don't. Jake worried about LeBron James gonna retire. Jake worried about little like important, simple shit in their own life. Esau worried about politics. And now that Jake is not like I said, I made a good point. Jake not worried about the president and politics. So Esau look like, oh shit, they not affected by that. Because Esau is greatly affected by politics.
Yeah, we went out to lunch and the Edomite said that and looked directly at me and my wife, and then we was just looking like shit. Ain't nobody care about that. Finished eating and shit. That's like took the whole wind out of that Edomite lady's sail. She was like, they don't care. No. She just shut it up the whole rest of the time. And even the bartender looked at her like, ain't nobody care about that. Why you bringing that up?
And that's like in the Stanley Cup, they win this motherfucking whatever they call their championship. Niggas don't even watch hockey. We don't give a fuck.
I don't even know who won that shit.
That'd be like them coming to work, with their little championship shirt on, trying to spark up a conversation with a Jake. Like, we don't watch hockey. We didn't even know this shit was on.
See, they saying that, man, it's scaring Esau, man. And look, you know what it's doing? It's showing that Jake is superior to Esau. Because, like, even though you got a lot of Jakes bugging out, they ain't got their little Christmas and whatnot, but overall, we're in a better state than them. Because we still, getting our bills paid. We still making it. Family still took care of. Esau smoking meth. Esau doing bad. And Esau freaking out because stuff is not going their way.
They get exposed left and right.
Exactly. And now Esau's not looking that this could be sustained. He's looking like, who gonna prop me up? Who gonna sustain me? Jake don't give a damn about me or my sister. So what am I gonna do? And we over here like, hey man, us in this truth, we ushering in Yahweh shop. So Esau got to deal with that too. Esau like, man, who the hell is Yahweh shop? Oh man, Jesus is fake. So like I said, they've been exposed. Everything they've been told has been a lie. So now that Esau got to deal with reality, and he can't.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, but when Esau be at home, he be panicking and shit, right? And the only comfort he got is when he come in the public to see us panicking. But when we ain't panicking, we just going along like it was before the election. That don't comfort him for all of the anxiety that he's going through in his head and at home and shit. Because that right there lets him know, damn, these motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. I'm over here loading the pistol because I'm thinking about killing everybody. These motherfuckers Jake ain't gonna give a fuck.
Fuck, man, he got some weed to smoke. He got some food, some box.
That further proved that was that Michael 201 when it says he can't go to sleep without doing mischief.
Yeah.
That's the further proof that he's Esau. He's the devil. He got power to take peace from the earth. And real quick, and this is going to bark on what y'all was saying earlier. And it said Revelation 12:12, but this is in the NLT. And it said, therefore rejoice, O heaven, ye who live in the heaven, rejoice. Okay, and it said, ye that live in the heaven, rejoice. And I like this version right here because it goes to that precept where it says, Luke is paraphrasing, it said, lay up your treasures upon heaven on earth, lay yourself upon treasure in the heaven and not on earth. And that's pretty much talking about those who are thinking about the kingdom that's gonna come right here on earth, right? And then it said, but terror will come upon the earth. It's like terror will come on the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down to you in great anger, knowing that he has a little time. Okay, so now that Esau knows that nobody cares about his system, they don't know that he cares about his politics. Now he's angry. Now he's gonna get angry. First he's scared. And you know how emotions are. People become scared, and then some people become scared to being angry, and that's Esau. Okay, and in verse 13, and it says, and when the dragon, all right, Esau is representing the dragon in this case right here, and it says, when the dragon realized he had been thrown down to the earth, he pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child. Right, and so that's what it's talking about right here. And so now that Esau knows that he's been thrown down, now he don't know he has the narrative. He get ready to come down on the Ofu elect. Okay, which brings forth the man child, which is us, who ushering in and hoping and praying that Yahweh come soon. Okay, we're hoping as soon as 2025.
So that proves that we're stronger than Edomites. Edomites always look at Jacob for comfort. They did that in the 50s. They did it in the 60s, 1920s. They always look at Jake, our people, to be the comfort, man. We want to keep the comfort here.
That's the reason why they survive.
Exactly. Especially a native.
Yeah,
Northern tribe, they wouldn't even survive for them. The Native Americans, the Gadites, and the Reubenites.
Even when our people, the Judites, when it's in slavery, all the inventions that Esau thrived off of, basically they survive off of. You can go back to the peanut butter, stoplight, the monkey wrench that helped fix the cars, all of that stuff like that. It's because of Jacob, the reason why Esau is in the costume that he got.
He breastfed their baby.
God.
Took care of the baby. It was the midwives. It was the Eve on the plantation.
Because them Edomite women, they couldn't produce like that. And so otherwise, because if Eve wouldn't have breastfed their baby, then most of their babies would have died a long time ago.
They always survive off our people's stuff. See, what we notice now with us discarding them, what does that mean? That means the kingdom of heaven is in play. The kingdom of heaven is coming real soon, and we can vividly see it. And so with that, that's like seeing the finish line. So right now, like we be looking past Esau. We like, man, get out the way. I see a great kingdom coming, and now we're ushering that in, man. We out here, praising Yahweh Bashar Shah, putting up the spiritual sacrifices.
I want to back you up. This is 1 Peter 4:7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Ooh, I like that. It said, be ye sober and watching the prayer, man. Which means keep your eyes single, man. Don't be focused on all these other philosophers. He said, be sober. So you should be all the way focused on the truth. And it said, what would it say? Pray.
It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober, watch and unto prayer. So watch and pray. I'm gonna read verse 8, and it says, above all things, have fervent charity amongst yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. And that charity is the truth, man. That's what we're doing right now with these highway and hedges and video epistles. And if you ain't doing the videos and epistles and you weren't called for that, your charity is the helping hand, helping the ministry out. It's pretty much doing the work, man. Because that's, like I said, it covers a multitude of sins, and we're getting ready for Yahweh Shah to save his people. So we got we're trying to be covered, man. That blood trying to be off our hand, and we want to be in good graces with the Lord so he can save us. And how we do that, we watch and we pray, and we believe in him. We got it out good.
I like I said, turn it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're just dealing with ourselves. They're going what we said earlier, man. Now Jake is just like amongst each other. You look at the northern tribe, Issachar, Ephraim, they just mostly dealing with each other. You got southern tribe dealing with each other, natives, and then we starting to come together as a whole. That's nothing got Esau scared. I got good relationships with northern tribe. You got certain southern tribes come together. I remember I had a real good relationship with this Haitian, before I even was in the truth. So you can start to see all the tribes start to come together. The 12 tribes. They say in scripture, say Ephraim should not vex Judah. So when you see all the Jakes come together, because that's a lot of different Jakes, man. You got Issachar, Ephraim in here. You got the Haitians, which is Levites. You got Judah in here. You got Reuben. You got Gad. Started coming. I got a good relationship with a bunch of natives. Oxy, he got a good relationship with a bunch of natives. And we starting to come together. We huddling up. And we like, man, that devil over is the problem. And Esau, when the 12 tribes come together and isolate Esau, he's done. Straight up, man. You got a point out?
I got a precept to go. I'm going to read the whole thing, though. This is Amos 9. I'm going to start at 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches. And these breaches is what he's saying. The northern tribe and the southern tribe that got split up because of the sins of King Solomon. He put that on us, and now that's starting to go away. And I will rise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And in those days of old is when we first got into the Holy Land, and we was all one nation. And all of that, when we were split, what he's going to do now, he's bringing us back. And he's starting with the people that's in the truth. Because as all of the brothers in the truth, he's already closed that breach up. The point is, we got a brother right here from the southern, from the northern and the southern. We've all come together. So we've already closed that up. But that's going to spread throughout of all Jakes when it's time for Jacob's trouble. That's going to be one of the things when he lift up a standard, it's going to be closing that breach.
And they said we the majority. When that happened, Esau really going to be messed up. If you added 5 to 12 tribes in Babylon the Greatest around the world, we're the most numerous people.
That's how he keeps his majority, by splitting all of the tribes up and making us as individuals. Yeah.
Now the verse, now Esau isolated, Jake coming together, getting unity. Now Esau's divided. The East Coast Edomites can't get along with the West Coast Edomites. Putin like, I'm about to blow y'all shit up. Yeah. Trump like, no, I'm gonna blow your shit up. So they over there banging with each other. Then Germany can't get along. France can't get along.
They the new blood and grip.
God, that's it. They talk about East Coast, West Coast people. Jake now is Esau. Esau talking about with missile warfare.
The devil divided against itself and should not stand.
God.
The scripture said. I got another one. This is James 5:8. It says, "Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Guard not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door." Hey, we right here at the end, man. The judge is right there standing before the door. It says, establish your hearts and come. It says, and come to the Lord. It says, coming. So establish your heart, for the Lord coming of the Lord draweth not. So the Lord is drawing not. He's here, man. His presence is here. And there's only a few prophecies left before he cracked them skies, man. And once that happened, hey, what did it say? It said, guard not one against another. So us in this truth, man, we can't be going at each other against each other like that. If you got any problems with each other, you gotta settle that, man. And when it says guard not one against another, that's like saying the northern king divided against the southern. Like you gotta come together in this thing, all under Yahweh Shah. If you were part of the elect, I know like a lot of like the different sects of Israelites ain't gonna come together because they don't teach the same thing. But those who love the one mind should come together and be like that. That's where you have great millstone come into play. It's like the northern and the southern together. They ain't no just black only Israelite or stuff like that. So these scriptures hit harder than ever, because like we're in a time where we're coming together under Yahweh Shah, northern and southern, and we're the Lord is getting ready to draw a knot, and he's standing at the door waiting, man. We like literally this close. Only a few prophecies left.
I got a quick one just to go. They're gonna bring it back in full circle. This is Psalm 16:8, and it says, "I have set the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoice. My flesh also rests in hope, for thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine holy one to see corruption." All right, and so that right there, when he said, "Neither without suffer our holy ones to see corruption," is going back into all of the people that coming together. So, and I love that preacher when Akhdar brought out there when that part where he said, "The judges shall stand at the door." All right, that's basically talking about Yahweh Shai, he the King, Lord the Lord, and he's the ultimate judge, and he's standing at the door, which I actually read that precept earlier when the chariots going to dwell in the house of the thief. He coming right through Esau's door, and he coming right through Esau's door. He's gonna come and gather his elect, man, and that's something you got to. That's something that we should rejoice over. Okay, we rejoice and we're glad. That's why we're so calm in this situation, because we know that Yahweh Shai gonna come back and he's gonna deliver us, man.
I got one. This is Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. So, man, the Lord right now could be found, man. It's found where? On these highway hedges, through these video epistles, through the apostle elders of Great Millstone. That's how the Lord can be found, man. Through these mysteries is getting broken down. And it's good to get it right now before the devil shut the internet off and bring all chaos. Really, the Lord gonna bring all chaos, and then Esau just gonna take advantage of that. He said with that Hosea 4:6, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Loose paraphrasing. So it said, "Call upon him while he may be near." You got to know the correct name. That's why we don't deal with the IURC and the other camps that don't come with the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You got to come in those names, man. You can't come in the name of Jesus. It's not his name. The Lord right there in that precept said, "Call upon him while he is near." The Lord to me has been the closest he ever been right now. You got chariots shooting out, drones out the sky. That's the Lord showing himself like, I'm here now. I'm here. Give reverence to me. I'm showing the whole world I'll run it, and can't nobody discount that either. Because I'm like, okay, so what is that shooting them drones down in the sky? What is that? Oh, that's aliens? Oh, yeah, you about to get fooled. We know that's not no aliens, man. That's the chariots. So the Lord is showing himself. He's flexing on Esau. And he said in that precept right there, and we need to call on him while he is near. Call on Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. It's close. I mean, the present Lord is so close right now. We know we about to get up out of here. That's why World War III is bubbling up. That's why these devils are scrambling like chickens with their head cut off. That's why the money is about to go. They're about to go to a crypto system, a digital money system, because they're trying to desperately get control of everything. Because they don't like cash. They don't want their freedom to be out because they don't know who's going to attack them, because everybody's against them right now. Every nation is against Esau right now. Like, he used to have allies. Now he can't trust the Arab, the Middle Eastern no more. Now he can't trust the African, the Hamite anymore. Now he can't trust Moab, the Asian man no more. He can't trust Ammon, the Japanese man no more. And he sure as hell can't trust us, because we already looking at this devil like he lunch meat. Like, devil, I owe you one. I owe you for something. So I've been waiting on you to come on down.
I still ain't forgot when you punched me in the jaw that time.
Yeah. We looking at Esau like, hey, yeah, we owe you one, dog. You looking like lunch meat right now. We got the gloves on, hitting the bag, like, hey, I'm ready to get at you, Esau. So this devil's in a very, very vulnerable state, and nobody's gonna help him. And the Lord's telling us to seek him while he may be found. So when this devil spazzes out, when he wigs out with them guns and his military. Because we already see that happening with Netanyahu over there in Israel. He's the first one spazzing out, because they the ones that got caught doing identity fraud. So it's gonna be like, when you look at Netanyahu, they're gonna do that in Babylon the Great. It's gonna be the same thing, man. They're gonna say, hey, man, just murk everybody. You can't trust nobody. Murk everybody, and then we'll see what's up. We'll take the little kids, because I can, put them in the beast system, and they'll never know. And that's the scenario Esau about to run right now. And then what he's gonna do is he's gonna identify who worships him, who doesn't. By what? A RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. If you take that mark of the beast in your body, Esau say he cool with you. I'm cool with you. Now if you refuse that mark of the beast, Esau got major beef with you. And it's gonna get to the point where if you don't take it, he's gonna give the call for the military troops to go ahead and lay you out. They're gonna have what they call them firing squads. Is that what they call them? They're gonna line everybody up. You don't want to get execution.
It's summary execution.
That's what they call it.
Yeah,
once
you found guilty, they just take you out back. They ain't going through no other, preliminaries or nothing. You're either guilty or innocent. Everybody that's guilty, come on around the back. Now you hear his gunfire back there.
Straight firing squad.
Yeah.
That's how Esau gonna do. He gonna get to that point. And so you got to be built up to deal with that. To know that Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is gonna do that. Because a lot of Jakes, they still, like I said earlier, they still all sleepy-eyed. They still don't want to. They want to resist the spirit, is what it is. They don't want to accept the truth. Like Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is the devil, man. This is what he about to do. He's done. Like we done read preachers earlier. This is the end. I think you read it. The end is manifest. This is the end of this so-called white man's rulership, and we seeing it. It might be like 2025 might be his last year. That's it, of him having control. After that, it's MOTB, and he gonna just let the pieces lay where they lay. And then, like us, we know who got the victory. We know who got next. It's us. We win. So now, Lord, just want to see which ones of us have clicked our act up, because he's gonna have a hierarchy. There's gonna be a new government, new rulership. So you're trying to see, okay, who for me, who can I set up to run it next? Because the world needs to heal right now. The earth needs to heal. You know, it needs to be, and what's going to heal it is the laws and commandments of this book. We can't put it into play right now because Esau, he does the opposite. Once Esau's done away with, he in subjection, we're going to run out the laws and commandments of this book, and that's going to heal the whole earth and heal us as a nation. You know, you're not going to see no alphabet agenda. You're not going to see GMO foods on your plate. Chemicals get ran in the earth. Chemicals getting dumped in the sea. None of it's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. That's why the Lord said the kingdom of heaven is at hand, you know, and it is. You can see it. So now we need to get ready for rulership, man. Now it's time to put on a rulership mindset. And how do you do that? Through the scriptures. The Bible, this king's rehab, man. The Bible is rehab for kings. That's why it's called Lord of Lord, King of Kings. He's about to set up new kings to run it. Esau is not, he's an unfit ruler.
You back to just answer the question right here. This is Psalm 94 and verse 16, and it says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoer, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?"
You can answer that. The whole elect is. We're doing it right now. You know, the whole world clowns us. You know, man, you just a disgruntled nigga. You just mad. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, but in a minute, like the scriptures say, what's that? Ezekiel 33 and 33. You should know a prophet is amongst you. Loosely paraphrasing. In a minute, the Lord about to give out crowns to those faithful servants, those men that do the work of him. And then we gonna run it. Lord willing, we're those men. And we're gonna run it in righteousness. That's what's happening right now. It's a power transfer. You know, people that like in the Christian church think that you gotta die to go to heaven. They don't know heaven's gonna be right here on earth. And it's been prepared right now. Right now, the Lord is knocking out Esau's drones out the sky to set it up. You know, he's making Esau's military the base so that we can have a slither of hope to be on top so that we gonna run it. You know, and he's trashing them out right now, man. Esau mentally, in a mental state, is trashed out right now. This devil don't know what to do. He don't know who to trust. Only thing he got left is his little gun. He's gonna shoot everybody around him. That's what the devil gonna do, you know? And it's not gonna fail. We know through the scriptures that we're gonna get on top and that we're gonna run in righteousness, you know? So with that being said, we at what you call it, the anchor leg, the last leg of the race, right before the finish line, and we about to have that finish, man. So now it's time to finish strong. You know, like I put that one preacher, it's time to pray. Pray, clean your act up, get with this truth. If you got some sense about you, we try to tell them, we warning them, man, get in this truth so that you can be safe. Because the devil's about to lose it, man. They about to win out. They done lost. You know, if you outside this truth, you're not gonna make it. Not this first go around. You got to, you know, come back in, you know, on another round. Then you be, you know, you ain't got no choice but to be righteous. Because it's gonna be righteous. It's gonna rain out. You know, we're gonna set up the new system. And that's what we're patiently waiting for, man. We're waiting on the kingdom. We're waiting on this new system to go into play, which has got to go into play real soon. This devil talking about 2030. But the Lord talking, it looked like the Lord saying, like, hey, man, 2025, next year, you know, Lord willing. Now, we don't know the day or time or hour, only the Lord knows. You know, Yahweh, even Yahweh Shai don't even know. You know, but like through the prophecies, you know, we think it could be as soon as next year. You should have that mindset to act like it's next year. You should have the mindset to act like it's tomorrow. This place can collapse at any time.
I got a quick one real quick. This is 1 Peter 1 and 13. It's in a different version. It says, "Therefore, prepare your mind for action, and beginning." It says, "And begin being sober minded, set your hope fully on grace that you will be brought to the brought you to. Like it says, set your hope fully on grace that will be brought to you at the revelation of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Like that part that says, therefore prepare your mind for action and being sober minded. So we got to be thinking like, hey man, hey, all help people got to be on that mindset, like having our mind, you know, your loins girded about yourself. You know that you're on P's and Q's, your head on the swivel, being prudent, like the scriptures say, man. So it says, prepare your mind for action, and it says, be sober minded. You know, just have that tunnel vision on the truth, have your tunnel vision on the victory. You know, we won this thing, man. Like, it's written. So all we got to do is just, you know, hope that grace covers us, as it says in this precept.
Real quick, I'm gonna back up the aqua right there. This is Isaiah 33:5, and it says, "The Lord Yahweh Yahushua is exalted, for He dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength and salvation. And the fear of the Lord is His treasure." And that's what he's talking about right there when he's saying being sober. You go to the word being sober, basically being level-headed, you know, being calm in the situation. And in order for you to be calm, you got to have the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Yahushua.
Yeah, we coming into a time, Esau about to wig out. He got nothing left. He's like a kid, man, that you took everything away from. Hey, what he do? Throw a temper tantrum, go knock everything down and shit. Hey, that's Esau. He's gonna do that, man. And let's get 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober minded. It says, watch. It says, and be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowleth around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour, man. That's a different precept too. Well, I mean, a different version too. But yeah, Esau, he's gonna be searching around, seeing who can get devoured. And like the scripture said, our wisdom, understanding, and knowledge should be the stability of the time. So if you have wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of these scriptures, you'll be all right. Esau ain't gonna just devour you like that. But like somebody that's in the world, the 2/3, or another Joe Sixpack Edomite, or they're gonna get devoured by Esau, man.
And one way that they're gonna devour you is by that RFID microchip. That's the main way, because he said, you know, he's walking about seeking whom he may devour. So he's basically seeking who is weak-minded. He's seeking for those who don't have that stability, that don't have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
That chip cuts off your salvation. It makes it where you're not fit to be part of the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven.
The Lord did say, let no man take thy crown. So we're doing this for a crown at the end of it, man. We're doing this for a ticket on the chariot to be a ruler, man.
And then real quick, this is Matthew chapter 7 and 13. This is the words of Yahweh Shai himself. And it said in the NLT, Matthew 7 and 13 in NLT, it said, you can enter into Yahweh kingdom only through the narrow gate. And the narrow gate is this truth. Okay? And so it's very narrow to the point where when we say Esau Edom is the so-called white man, he's the devil, you got a lot of people that scoff at that. So it's very narrow. Okay? You got a lot of people that scoff at the fact that when we say the chariot is the Lord's angel. That's very narrow. Okay, so not a lot of people are going to believe it. And so that's what Yahweh Shai meant when he said this. All right, so I'm going to read that again. You can enter into Yahweh kingdom only through the narrow gate. The highway to hell is wide. Its gate is wide for many to choose that way. Okay, the highway to hell is very wide. So meaning that Esau Edom created a lot of snares and traps for you to walk right into the hell. All right, and in verse 14, but the gateway to life is very narrow and the road is difficult, and only a few ever find it. And it said only a few ever find it, which is going back to that elect, man. The hopeful elect. This is why we hope and we pray that we're part of that elect. Okay, because we're gonna be the only few, and that's why when you go back and you read Zechariah 13 and 8, when he says 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein. Those are those few that gonna be left therein. And they're going to call on Yahweh Yahushua's name, man.
That narrow gate. All right. Let me say, I got one precept. One precept. So, hey, like we say, man, hey, seek the Lord while it may be found, but our salvation is real, real close. It's real near. You know, putting the finishing touches on it. Y'all putting the finishing touches on it. Hey, we trying to tell the last little people said midnight, last minute, Johnny come lately, last call back, all hey, get it while you can, because in a minute, hey, Esau gonna say, you know what, cut the internet. You know, that's gonna be his last desperate move. And when the internet get cut, hey, that destruction coming in right after that. That sword coming, man. That's when you better bag your stuff up. Hey, get your spiritual bags packed, lace it up, and get ready for that attack, because it's coming. You know, that's that devil last ditch. Right now, the internet is still going. He think he can get out in front of it, but when we believe the spirit gonna cut the internet in a minute. And he could say it's a cyber attack. You know, blame it on somebody and really get World War III going. So with that being said, you know, we've been edifying. We want to say, give all praise to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash.
Kwam Yasharala, Wa Ba Ba.
Kwam Yasharala, baby. Kwam Yasharala. Stay locked in, man. Y'all shots put me on the way. Back to Shalom.
It wasn't.
He do got probably 25 members in his cabinet. He is gonna do that. Oh shit! I wasn't with